29 festivals. We have 29 festivals and events happening here in the Mount Dora, Florida area in 2025, and this is your one-stop shop to learn about all of them. If you're new here, my name's Riley. I'm your go-to Mount Dora, Florida realtor. Whether you're exploring the Central Florida area or thinking of moving here, you are going to love this vibrant and artsy community. Mount Dora is located in Lake County, about 40 minutes northwest of Orlando and Orange County. And it's a great location for those who need to commute to Orlando because you have such easy access to the 429 toll road, which takes you all over Central Florida. My clients who make the move from New York and New Jersey love that you get the small town feel and tight-knit community, but also the amazing access to the attractions and shopping and dining that Orlando has to offer. Mount Dora is also known as Festival City, and you will see why as we dive into the best festivals that Mount Dora has to offer in 2025. One of the biggest festivals every year is the Mount Dora Arts Festival, and this year we're celebrating 50 years. If you love art, you are going to love this one. You'll find everything from paintings and sculptures to handmade jewelry. You name it, it's there. And this is actually ranked one of the top fine arts festivals in the entire country. About 300 artist vendors come from all over the world to set up in the streets of our charming downtown. The festival attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors, and honestly, it's just a great way to experience Mount Dora. So whether you're an art collector or you're just out for a great day, there is something for everyone. All right, now this is one of my personal favorites as a reader. I love the Jane Austen Festival. If you've ever wished you could step into a Jane Austen novel or an episode of Bridgerton, this festival is your dream come true. It's a 3-day celebration of all things Regency era, packed with the most fun and unique experiences. So think stained glass workshop, lawn bowling, hot air balloon rides, even something called the unkindest cut of all, where you learn Regency style insults. There's bonnet and turban making, sketching, paper quilling, and of course Regency dancing. Plus you can enjoy tea and crumpets and browse the cutest marketplace. You can even take a scenic boat trip. It's such an amazing way to slow down and enjoy a different time period, all in downtown Mount Dora. Hey, antique lovers, this one is for you. The Reminger's Antique Extravaganza is an absolute dream if you love hunting for unique treasures. It's actually one of the biggest antique gatherings in the South, with over 1,500 dealers coming together from all across the country. It happens 3 times a year. The first was in January, so you have 2 more chances to catch this treasure trove, once in February and once again in November. You'll find unique antiques spread across the show field, the antique center, and under the pavilions, and it's rain or shine, which is great considering how unpredictable Central Florida weather can be. So whether you're on the hunt for vintage furniture, collectibles, or one-of-a-kind finds, you are sure to find it at Reminger's. Get ready to break out your best kilt because mid-February brings the annual Scottish Highland Festival. So this event is all about celebrating Scottish culture in the most fun and lively way possible. You've got live music, traditional Scottish games, plus these incredible performances from pipes and drums groups. There's a reenactment camp that really brings history to life, and there's plenty of family-friendly activities for the kids. And of course, you can enjoy delicious food and browse all kinds of unique merchandise from the vendors. This is definitely one of Mount Dora's more unique festivals because, fun fact, Mount Dora has a sister city in Scotland called Fours. So this is a celebration of not only Scottish culture, but a celebration of this amazing partnership our town has with a beautiful country across the world. The 73rd annual Sailboat Regatta is actually the oldest sailboat regatta in all of Florida, and perfect event for the whole family. You can relax on the shore and watch these beautiful sailboats glide across Lake Dora. It's like watching art come to life. Whether you love sailboats, you want to sail at some point, or you just want to enjoy the view, it's a great way to spend the day. If you're a fan of blueberries, and who isn't, the Central Florida Blueberry Festival is a must. If you're a fan of blueberries, and who isn't, the Central Florida Blueberry Festival is a must. It's all about celebrating our local blueberry farms with everything from pies and shortcake to wine and fresh berries, even beer. There are over 100 vendors, there's great live music, and plenty of fun activities for the kids. It's free to get in, and it's open to everyone. I love this one because it's a great way to support local farmers and the community. Mount Dora has the perfect way to celebrate Independence Day with 2 fantastic events. So on July 3rd, there is Freedom on the Waterfront, which is a big party by the lighthouse with live music, food trucks, drinks, and a kids zone, all leading up to a wonderful fireworks display on Lake Dora. Then on July 4th, there's an Independence Day parade in downtown Mount Dora. best way to celebrate the holiday with the family, and the best part, both events are free. Before we continue, just a quick reminder, if you're thinking about making a move to Mount Dora, grab my Moving to Mount Dora guide in the description box below. It's packed full of helpful information on the area, neighborhoods, and how to make your move seamless. And while you're here, don't forget to check out the other videos on my channel. I have some great neighborhood tours and more information about life here in Mount Dora. Kicking off fall festival season in Mount Dora 2025 is the 51st annual Mount Dora Bicycle Festival. This is Florida's oldest and largest bike festival, and it's the ultimate celebration of Mount Dora residents who love to bike. If you spent any time in Mount Dora, I'm sure you've seen the bicyclists who ride rain or shine, hot or humid, because of the hills we have here. Mount Dora is 184 feet above sea level, so you'll hear people bragging about how they hiked Mount Dora, and it's something cyclists love about the area. Hundreds of cyclists, from beginners to experts, will take part in the ride, and even more gather to join in on the fun and watch the athletes and support them. I love the community support that this event brings to town every fall. The last week of October and the first weekend of November bring two amazing events to downtown Mount Dora. First, the 40th annual Mount Dora Craft Fair fills downtown with 350 craft vendors from all over the country. It's a huge event, brings in about 200,000 visitors, so it's definitely a must-see. Then, on November 1st and 2nd, the 31st annual Mount Dora Plant and Garden Fair is the perfect spot for any plant mom or dad. With everything from Florida natives to exotic species, plus garden supplies, arts and crafts, you name it, it's there. It's perfect for plant lovers and gardeners, and both events are family-friendly. Mount Dora feels like a Hallmark town at Christmas time, and it's my favorite, so here are a few events you don't want to miss around the holidays. First up, on November 22nd, the city comes alive with the annual Light Up Mount Dora event. Town is decked out from top to bottom in Christmas magic, and all of the lights get turned on at once, which is over 2 million lights. You definitely want to be there early for this one because it will be very hard to find a parking spot. More on that later. On top of lighting up the town, there's a fun drone show, live music, and of course great food. And you can't forget a picture with Santa and some fireworks. What more could you ask for? The next Christmas event in Mount Dora is the Christmas Walk, and I personally love this one because it feels like one big festive street party with music and street entertainment. There were stilt walkers last year, food vendors, toy vendors, and all the shops stay open until about 9 o'clock, so you get some extra holiday magic and holiday shopping done. And of course, Santa is there too. December 6th is a big day with two classic Christmas events in Mount Dora. In the morning is the Mount Dora Christmas Parade, marching straight down Donnelly Street, right in the middle of downtown. Local schools and local businesses all deck out their floats and dance through town. They toss candy and goodies. It's a lot of fun. And of course, we wouldn't be a lakeside town without a Christmas boat parade. The 34th annual Christmas Lighted Boat Parade kicks off at 6:30 p.m. on Lake Dora. Locals light up their boats, sometimes they're themed, and float down Lake Dora. It's always such a blast and a great way to celebrate the season. The next weekend, December 13th, is for the kiddos. Snow in the park at Elizabeth Evans Park. There are sledding hills, holiday entertainment, of course photos with Santa, and you can even donate a toy to cut the line to go sledding early. So remember to bring a toy to donate for a fast pass. Okay, let's talk parking in Mount Dora. If you've ever been to an event in downtown Mount Dora, you know parking can be a huge challenge. To combat that, the city of Mount Dora launched a freebie, which is a free parking shuttle service that will pick you up and drop you off wherever you'd like. You can just park in any public lot or street space, and the shuttle will take you wherever you need to go within the service area. No more driving in circles or looking for a spot during busy events. It's such an easy and stress-free way to get around. Of course, if you're aiming for parking closer to downtown, getting here earlier is always a good idea, but either way, you're covered. So grab a water bottle, some sunscreen, maybe a little cash for the food vendors, and enjoy everything Mount Dora has to offer. Now, I only covered a handful of the events, but here are a few more, and here are a few more. And if you want a comprehensive list of all 29 festivals and events, I have a 2025 Mount Dora Festival Guide that I'll link down in the description box so you can keep up with everything that's happening here in the area. Thanks for spending some time with me today to explore all the amazing things happening in the Mount Dora area. There's always something special going on here, and it's the perfect place to soak up the fun and charm of Central Florida. So be sure to check the description box for my Moving to Mount Dora guide and my other videos to help you plan your visit or your move. If you have any questions or just want to share your favorite Mount Dora moments, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.